All right, YouTube. Y'all know when y'all see me in the dark, somebody finna get it. So, I want to talk about some of the over-sympathizing with women who marriages go bad. And this gonna be part 2 of my series on marriage, where I gave my testimony. So now I would entitle this one, My Testimony Continue. And y'all know when y'all see me in the dark, somebody is finna get it. So listen, nothing against the Christian church, but one of the reasons why I chose not to partake in some of the fellowships of Christian churches is some of the things I'm hearing. Some of the things I'm hearing are very disappointing and disheartening, to say the least. Because if it's one person that I'm rooting for, it's Christians and it's Christianity. Because I know that Christians might not have the full doctrine and they might not understand, but they know enough to make it through the pearly gates of the Most High God. But it's sad to see how men are being emasculated in the Christian church. And I could tell by the comments. These guys are coming in the comments, and women too, as if I'm wrong for soon to be getting a divorce. Like I'm doing something wrong. What do y'all think? Y'all want me to go another 50 years without sex? And see, I don't believe in putting everybody in my business, but y'all got to get cut a little bit. Y'all want me to go another 50 years being a lone ranger, just fighting my way through this, fighting my way through that, doing more and more things each day? See, it's a lot of stuff that y'all don't know that I'm not going to tell you. But for, like one woman said, I can see why your wife doesn't respect you. How can you see how my wife doesn't respect me? And all you got to go by is a video and a couple comments. Like, see, that's what I'm talking about right there. This is why you guys need to be very careful when it comes to marriage, man. I'm telling you. Because see, that right there, if she'll say that to me, imagine what she'll say if she had a husband of her own, which she probably does. See, women that's married, that's emasculating their man, they expect every other man to allow his wife to emasculate him. Hell no. They come in here talking about porn, is this and that. Listen, I don't advise people to watch porn. But at the same time, some guys watch porn so they won't leave their kids behind. Man, your nut is growing in number every day. And anybody in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, come on now. You ain't having sex. What could a man possibly do to a woman to make her not want to have sex with him? Some women just evil like that. Some women just hold grudges. See, when a woman this is what y'all don't realize, this is what y'all don't understand about marriage, man. Women sometimes take more to heart than a man does. They could be still holding a grudge. You could have had an argument with them in 2006. It's 2023, and some of their actions toward you, some of their emotions toward you will be based on an argument you had in 2006. This is why you cannot take up for them. Yet the guys is coming on there talking about, I need to be accountable. What are you? Dude, listen, man. Out of respect, I'm not putting everything out. If we both put everything out here, y'all would know that neither one of us was perfect, but y'all would say, oh, okay, yeah, I get it. See, everything ain't out here. Y'all think, and then if people keep bringing up cheating, I have not cheated. In fact, we had on paper since 2021 that we officially calling ourselves separated, right? I still ain't mess with nobody. Still ain't mess with nobody because I said, I'm gonna tell you what I said. I said that if she wants the satisfaction of dealing with other dudes, I'm not gonna give it to her. If she wanna deal with other dudes, she can go do it. But y'all, man, listen, we, as far as getting along, we get along often, not all the time, but often. But in terms of relationship, we both understand it didn't work out, man. This is what y'all don't get, man. This happens, man. See, this is what I notice about people. Y'all stay on a job that sucks. You not getting rich because you are too fearful to find something else. You are too fearful to find somebody else. So you mess, work through mess. You done gave up your whole life. You done sacrificed your life because you scared of change. Y'all scared of change. Listen, man, most people need to be divorced. Let's just be honest about it, man. If you not giving him none, you need to be divorced. You need to be divorced. And you guys, don't lie to these chicks. You tell them to their face. Like, listen, I'm not going without sex. And if you think I am, watch. Don't cheat. Put her away. If that's how she want to do it, put her away. Some of these women evil, you just keep living a righteous life and the Most High will get them. If they try to punish you with all this alimony, all this child support, just know and understand that the Most High knows who curved the relationship. In mine, in yours, in everybody's. In everybody's. So, man, I must be dark, man. Y'all can't even see my face. Hold on. People be thinking they know what's going on. You don't, man. I got receipts, but you know what, man? I wouldn't even do that. It's not even that serious. It's not. I know from being in relationships, even before marriage, that relationships, people break up. People break up. People go their separate ways, man. Y'all, oh man, just work it out. Work what out? If it was up to some of y'all, you would say, I shouldn't watch porn, I shouldn't jack off, I should let her just not give me none. I should just go my whole life because I got married back in 1998 without sex. And you think that God somehow is gonna bless me if I chose that route? He's not. He's gonna look at me like you freaking coward. He's gonna look at you like you coward. You're making her an idol. Is she your God? That's how he's gonna look at you when your wife start tripping. She commits adultery. I just want to work it out. You are committing the sin of idolatry. Your woman is supposed to be helping you. If she's not helping you, she should not be your woman. If you keep her around and she's not being a wife, she's not helping you, she's not having sex with you, she's declining by the day in her chores and her role and her responsibility, you are making her an idol because you're acting like she's God, like you can't live without her. That's sin. That is a sin. This is what y'all don't understand. This is why me being a prophet, I can't deal in Christian church, because if I tell you the truth, you say you know God, I know God, then you should be able to learn the truth and adapt to such. But these people don't know the truth, man. Y'all in idolatry and don't even know it. Your wife has been clowning you and you still trying to be with her. She not gonna change. If you try to talk to her, she gonna shut down on you. And she doing all this stuff, not doing this stuff. And y'all want to come in the comments like y'all just know everything. My wife is a stay-at-home mom. This is what we chose. But at the same time, guess what? When things fail, you don't point fingers. You figure out how you gonna contribute. So, and I do appreciate all y'all comments. I do. I appreciate y'all comments. But what y'all need to understand is me and her staying together would be dumb. We working together with our kids. Listen, man, she is an excellent mother. I don't think many can top how good of a mother she is. But y'all gotta understand something. That sometimes you gotta separate the parenthood from the relationship, because they not always the same. They don't always work the same. Let me turn my light on up here. But if you read the comment, matter of fact, let's read some of the comments that people gave. Let's read some of them. And y'all know why I'm coming on here right now. Pause. Okay, so let's go to the comments. Now all of a sudden, comments been showing all day. Okay, here we are. Here we are. This is a married man testimony revisited. This is what we're gonna call it. So this is what I'm telling you. At KKN1WI says, I can see why your wife doesn't have respect for you. How can you see that? Do you know what led to all of this? I mean, I told y'all a lot. I didn't leave much. Only thing I left out is things that would basically reveal too much. But if you thinking I cheated, I haven't. I haven't had sex with a woman other than her since 1996 or 7, one of them. That's how long it's been. So y'all want to admit, oh man, listen, I'm an alpha male. All that garbage, whether it's at a job, whether it's in a marriage, all this, I do not be playing it, man. I don't play with that. I don't need mess to function. I can remove things. I believe in my ability to replace this or that, this person or that person. See, y'all don't believe a lot of you dudes is gun shy. Y'all downtrodden. She says, can you elaborate on the I'm not innocent like you elaborated on what the other party did wrong? I mean, let me tell you about these women. Any of you women, all of y'all that will watch this. If your body count is high, that's mistake number one. It's going to be hard for anybody to stay with you. He going to have to be a sucker sooner or later in most relationships when you're dealing with people with high body count, whether it's a porn star, whether it's a stripper, whether somebody got trains ran on them, whether somebody that had a bunch of boyfriends and slept with them all. It's going to be difficult dealing with them. And that's one of the main problems. And I believe these are the main women trying to fire off on me because I've said a lot of things about high body counts. What the other party did wrong. First of all, I didn't even tell y'all even 50%. I didn't tell y'all that much. Now, listen to this. It says, not great advice about getting a license. So this person is saying that people should get a marriage license. Are you insane? And again, I'm finna go in on some of y'all, but I do appreciate y'all comment. But what I would tell y'all, especially y'all that be trying to come strong, make sure you in that live. When I do live, if you not there, it's like you either, I'm gonna look at you like you either a troll or you just don't want to be supportive towards me. Because if you're not in the live, if you're not super chatting, if you're not sending super thanks, but every time I look up, you got something to say, either you are a hate watcher or something else. But why ain't you in the live though? And that go for even the ones that I'm cool with, that I have rapport with. My question is, why ain't y'all in them lives? When I go live, that's why I don't be doing lives. Why ain't y'all been in there? So they said not great advice about getting a license. I know you possibly went through, but marriage is a covenant. Listen, man, just like you make a covenant, you can break a covenant. If you don't keep a covenant with somebody that ain't keeping a covenant with you. Men have to get back to being men. Forget what your pastor talking about. If he a little punk, little soft, little chump, trying to use God like he is sick dog, his watchdog or something, don't be like him. Y'all gotta realize too, you gotta factor in the time periods that people grew up in too. This is 2023. You gonna have to get on people's heels. You can't be passive in 2023. It's not gonna work. If you try to be passive in 2023, all of these people are gonna run over you. They're gonna run over you in marriage. If you a married man, if you engaged, they're gonna run over you. Yeah, first of all, let's go here. If you plan on marrying somebody, it's not about the wedding. You should not be spending a whole lot of money on no wedding. And you need to get on any broad that's trying to get you to spend a lot of money on a wedding that you don't have. You shouldn't even spend more than 10% of your total money that you have on no wedding. So this means if you only got $1,000, you spend $100 to go get you some balloons, a cake, and have a ceremony at home. If you got $10,000, you shouldn't be spending more than $1,000. If you got $100,000, you shouldn't be spending more than $10,000. If you got $1 million, okay, you got $1 million in cash. Now you could do a little more something. You can. But if your money ain't there, you don't spend all that money on no wedding that you might not even be married to this person in the future. Okay, so let's continue with these. Said marriage is a covenant and it won't dissolve the pain when it is severed. You're going to feel the pain no matter what. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm gonna be honest with you. Some things about me going back before marriage did never change. See, a lot of the changes that I made was because I was just trying to do right by God. But once I saw what his attitude really is, I'm like, shoot. For real? Bet. See, y'all got it all twisted. The Most High don't believe in forcing. In fact, when he was showing me about evangelism, kind of off subject, kind of on subject, the first thing he said is, I'm not going to spiritually rape any of these people. I don't force myself on these people. If they don't want nothing to do with me, I don't want nothing to do with them, basically. Y'all be out here, repent. People be wanting to live in sin. And y'all trying to force y'all way on. Man, listen, if you want to live in sin, go right ahead. Hey, look, it ain't gonna affect me. Now I can show you the way to avoid the wrath of God. But if you want to go smack dab into the wrath of God, hey, listen, man, go right ahead. Tough guy, tough girl. Don't let me stop you. See, this is the attitude we supposed to have as believers. You let your light shine. You be the person that you are in the presence of God, in the presence of people. Because the whole time he's searching your heart and mind anyway. Y'all be faking. Picture being there clapping cheeks. Smash. Oh, them girls slim. He putting their face in a pillow so the people won't know what they doing outside. Like, what's going on in that church, man? I could swear I heard some more moaning. And then, I don't drink. I don't play Powerball. I don't do any of those things. If something goes wrong in your marriage, just work it out. Yeah, we're going to work it out the same way you and your secretary working it out. Listen, man, I love people, but I don't need people. I need him. I want the best for people. But if they don't want the best for me, this is what y'all don't understand. Listen to these comments. Let's go back to this one. This is Rare Flower 72. So get the license and learn from it. Listen, I already got the marriage license, dumb old me. Dumb old me. I got married when I was 23 years old. I didn't know none of this stuff I know right now. And I'm paying the price for not knowing. This is why I teach y'all. But I sing in the choir and such. I believe that no matter what your wife does or doesn't do, that's your wife. Stay with her. Shut up, man. That's why I don't deal with y'all. Shut up, man. That is bad advice. God said, you lying. Because Deuteronomy said that a man can give his wife a certificate of divorce. You say, but the Messiah said, because of the hardness of your heart. Listen, everybody that got divorced, everybody that get divorced, it's not because they hard, man. Stop misusing and twisting and abusing the scriptures, man. The scripture ain't for it. Preaching ain't for everybody, man. Says not just what she did wrong, but what you did wrong and could have done better. Listen, that's the truth. She could have did better. I could have did better. That's the truth. But guess what? We didn't. I went for years trying to talk things through, trying to work it out. Emotional affair. This, that. Hey, listen, I ain't told y'all everything. I haven't told y'all everything. The main thing I'm guilty of is going for mine and not always succeeding. That's what I'm guilty of. But that's how it is when you're trying to make it in life. When you're trying to start businesses, all your businesses ain't going to be successful. They not. All your moves ain't going to be successful. Let's go back to these comments. Okay, so I might have to go on individual videos to show y'all. I'm going to try to wrap this up in a few minutes because I'm actually still out here working. Fridays I go late. So let's look at some more of these comments. See, why do they do this, man? I clicked on the video where all the comments are and it's not coming up. So let's go to the channel. Let's get out of the studio. Let's go to the channel. We're going to try to wrap this up soon. Okay, listen to this. How'd you get her? What did you do or her stop doing? Not you personally, just posing a question for the subject. See, everybody ain't being rude, and that's fine. Do what worked in the beginning. Over time, there are abuses, and the heart becomes hard. Listen, man, listen. My heart is not hard. My heart is not hard. I'm telling you. Now, let's be honest though. Can I say the same thing for her? No, I can't. She's admitted. Listen, you don't stay where you not wanted. You don't keep nobody that don't want to be kept. A woman that's into you does things and conducts herself in a certain manner. Ain't no emotional affairs. Ain't no just not doing this, not doing that. Ain't no insulting more than that stuff don't happen. This what y'all don't. There is no reward from God. There is no blessing in staying with a woman who does not want you. You can divorce her. You can have multiple wives. Take it up with God. You can't get mad at him. He know everything. It's reasons why he chose to do it. This dude right here, he said, you picked her. You stayed with her. Take accountability, bro. Men of value have options. Always exercise them. This is not like a horrible comment. But what people don't realize is that accountability has already been taken. And you're right. I do have options. Why you think I'm saying, okay, that's how you want it? Okay, this is what we're going to do. That's why. That's why, man. Come on now. That's Big Bank Frank. Somebody else said, I could never. Man, that's sad. Another person, sir, stop it. Stop what? Listen. See, y'all women, just because, guys, listen. The womanist mindset is no matter what women do, put up with it and still give her the world. That's the womanist mindset. That's the womanist mindset. You're a man, you should be doing more. That's the womanist mindset. The womanist mindset is unbiblical. Because what does the Bible say? And y'all still ain't bringing y'all preachers my way so I can feast on them. Y'all going to y'all preachers, what do you think about this? And they disagreeing with me. When I go live next time, bring your preachers with you. Bring your preachers with you. And I'm telling you right now, you don't want me to go there because I'll get into some of your beliefs that's not true. I ain't trying to unravel nobody's faith, but some of y'all need a wake-up call. Y'all smelling yourself a little too much with stuff that ain't even true. And y'all reject prophets, that's why you can't find the truth. The truth is men have been given the right by God to divorce women. Women have not. They can remarry if their husband dies. As long as they didn't cause it in any way, the Most High will honor their relationship. If you cause the demise in your relationship as a woman, whoever marries you is an adulterer. If your husband puts you away for no good reason, and this is how the Most High views it, you can remarry. But if you're not having sex with him, if you're not helping him, if you've been unsubmissive, you've been disrespectful, and he put you away, anybody that gets with you commits adultery. That's why if this is you, you might as well just get right. Try to come clean with your man and treat him like the Bible tell you to treat him. Because listen, A lot of guys is gonna be, hey, I'm telling you, man, you ain't gonna go to hell exactly for that one sin, but that one sin can lead to many other sins that y'all talk about hard hearts, that will cause your heart to be hard. Another person. Sex isn't everything. Some women lose their desire to have sex at a certain age. I'm 37 and my husband is 48. He and I might not have sex until about 2 months, and our relationship is not in jeopardy. He must be a simp. You not finna go 2 months without a battle for me. 2 months is too long. You should be giving him a hand stroke or some type of, hey, listen, either he got another chick or he taking matters into his own hands, no pun intended. He squishing. I can't see me and him the same age. You think I ain't getting mine? Hey, listen, I've been doing it myself. You can't condemn me to hell. Squish, squishy, squish, squishy, squishy. Man, my sex drive is even stronger than when I was in my 20s. And something had to be done about it. You in the church, I'm Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Man, listen. You twisting the word. It is better to marry than to burn, but it is also line upon line. A man is better on the corner of a roof than in a house with a quarrelsome wife. Not having sex, that's fighting. That's fighting. If she's not giving you none, she's fighting you. If she expects you not to mess with nobody else and she ain't messing with you, she treating you like a poop butt, like a sucker, like a B.A. ninja. She might as well call you a bitch. She might as well come to you, put her finger right on your forehead with her nail and say, you a bitch, Nick. That's more respectful than her not having sex with you, than her sleeping in another room. And now these chicks be talking about they husbands raping them. Listen, don't touch her. Touch yourself. Either go touch another woman or touch yourself. It's just imaginations. It ain't like you putting your flesh in somebody else's. That is just imaginations. What do you think is worse? If you go and have sex, let's say the woman at work is married, but she into you. And you try to scoot by her in the office and she get to twerking on your stuff. And your wife ain't had sex with you in 6 months. And she pull her panties down and spread it. And be like, you can have this anytime you want. And you do that, you know what you'll be better off doing? Just remembering what she did. Squish, 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 squish. Jergens lotion works great. Y'all see how I don't worry about what y'all think of me? Because everything I do, the Most High know about. Everything I think, the Most High know about. Everything that's in my heart, the Most High know about. Why would I care what you think? Why would I try to present myself as something different in front of you than I am when he see me and the angels reporting to him what I'm doing? The stuff he too holy to look at, they report to him. They tell him. Squish, squish, squish. Like, oh man, Her butt was fat. She did all that, man. That's messed up, man. And I gotta stay here with this woman that ain't doing it. Squish, squish. Here they come. You already committed adultery in your heart. How can you commit adultery without putting your stuff in somebody? This, y'all just do not. Oh. How can a person commit adultery with their thoughts? Y'all taking that out of context, man. So let me get this straight. Somebody watch porn. They see a girl that's shaped just like they like, body hair or no body hair, whatever they like, and they squish, squishy. You trying to say that that's the same as if they went and did it? You don't understand the word. You don't understand the word. He said that you shall be judged according to your works. Am I working by staying at home thinking about a job? Am I working? If I'm at home on my couch thinking about working, is that working? It's not working. Okay, who gonna pay me to sit at home and think about working? Who gonna pay me to do that? Y'all, oh my goodness, man. How is that work? How is somebody thinking